Hey Leo, it's Mary with Sayre. Thanks for stopping by. This is your September 16th through the 22nd weekly tarot. Just want to pay it forward for a couple readers that I listen to. Nubian News and Awakened to Spirit. Just some good karma. I like them. Listen to everything they put out. Unless it's not my sign, then that's different. I can't listen to every single sign. That's like times 12. I hear ya. All right. So let's, angels and ancestors, animal guardian. So, animal guardians asking you to trust your instincts. Listen to yourself, your higher knowledge, your intuition. And you may have an animal that you see a lot, or you may have an animal totem. And so you can tap into the spirit of different animals for help. So like a dog, I don't mean to be anything, but a dog represents loyalty. So if you're having trouble being loyal, you can tap into the dog spirit, okay? Like the lion, Leo, is brave. So you can tap into your lion, your symbol of your sign. What other animals? I mean, like how Taurus is a bull. They can stand their ground. They can hold the space because nobody's going to knock them off, So using the spirit of animals like rabbits, so they just run around it. They just get around, they take off, get ahead of it. So there's different animals that you can tap into to use their energies if you feel stuck and you're not able to find your way. So the animals help down on this realm, down here, on the 3D world, and the spirit guides up in the spirit realm. But they can connect to you through dreams, and you can ask them for help. It's totally acceptable. Trusting your instincts. I mean, like, I have a couple, see, the owl is for knowledge. The phoenix is for rebirth. There's a panther right there. It's like a stealth mode, The raven. The raven is for healing. So, your reading from last week was it was kind of big. The one that was spiritual guidance. It was quite big. Okay, so let's get some, what does Leo need to know for this week? Big changes this week. Always big changes every week though, huh? We have the Seven of Pentacles here, Leo. We have the Six of Wands reversed. We have the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. King of Wands reversed, by the way. So, the Seven of Pentacles, this is, talks about building, when you're building your life, for example. Pentacles are physical things. So you have your job, and maybe you bought a house, you want to buy a house. Maybe you're married. Here's an example, right? And maybe you're bored. You're bored. Am I in the right place? Is this bringing me happiness? Am I in the up and up? Am I living a good life? Am I being honest? Many things need to be evaluated on a regular basis. Especially, Saturn's coming back next week. And he knows he's dishing out karma. Just thought I'd say that. Anyway, so, is this the life I want? Am I living in my integrity? Because then I get this card. It's kind of like boredom in that other card. But that, reevaluation, okay? Okay, I'm just going to let that one go. Six of Wands reversed is you don't feel like you're having a victory. You don't feel like you're winning. Maybe you're not satisfied in the way you think you should be. Maybe you're not sure how you should be satisfied. Animals don't second guess themselves because they live on instinct. You see, they don't have the ego thing. They don't have that part of their brain because they're just connected to everything else. That's why animals really do have pure love. They're pure love. That's one thing that I kind of feel like you need to know. They love you. They love you. They don't say, hey, you forgot to get my food today, so I'm going to be a jerk. They don't do that. Because they don't live that way. They understand that you love them. And that part of you that connects with them is for their greatest good, and that we're connected. And that you wouldn't intentionally hurt them because they love you. Because that's what love is. Unconditional love is not intentionally hurting other people. And so, Six of Wands, feeling like you don't have a victory in wherever you're at. I don't know why that tangent, but it was for somebody in particular. King of Cups. So I have the King of Cups here and the Queen of Pentacles. And these could just be energies. This could be a water sign, and this could be an earth sign. But more than that, we have a King of Wands too. This may be you reversed here, but we're going to get to that. So we're going to talk about the energy. King of Cups is somebody that is seems standoffish. King of Cups doesn't go out looking for love. He sits back and it kind of comes to him. He's very giving. He's very emotional, but it doesn't really show it. He has a capacity for great love. He is a great lover. He actually is. But he's not a child, and he has a he's not like the Knight of Cups that rides around with his cup on his white horse, Prince Charming. No, this is the king. He's gone through those days. He's mature. He knows how to love in a mature way. But he holds back. He doesn't just throw it out there to anybody because he has value. And the love that he gives has value. All right. So we'll talk about the other king. Then we have the King of Wands, reverse. Now the King of Wands upright is, he's ready for action and new adventure. He's an entrepreneur, and he knows about boundaries, and he's loyal. And he's a good king, and he has passion, and he cares about his people. He cares about everything with passion. But reverse, none of those. Quite the opposite. Doesn't really care about anybody else. He could be abusive. Because the passion can turn to hate. Like love and hate? Light and dark, love and hate. Insecure. Domineering. He doesn't listen to other people. This way he listens to other people because they inspire him. This way, no. No inspiration. He just wants what he thinks he should be getting, you see. He's not open at all. So if this is where you're at right now or where you have been, so Leo, this could be you. I'm going to say this is you because I have to pick a side in the story. But it could be the opposite party. It could resonate all or in part. This is not a personal reading, but I do personal readings. Just let me know. You can email me or, put a message, a note on there, comment, whatever. And I'll get back to you because I check them all. Anyway, but the King of Wands, so we're going to say this is where you're at or you were, okay? And maybe this is you saying, no, I'm going to hold back because I've evaluated what's been happening. Maybe you want to do things different. You have great love to give. but you just aren't sure how to do it. All right, that's a major accomplishment from here. But we've all been there. Most of us have. Two of Pentacles, not knowing which way to go. Who to love, who to this, who that. That's with a lot of confusion. You know, when you have too much going on in your life, there is confusion. When you don't know yourself, yes, there is confusion. But the question is, why are we having so many people in our lives? Why do we have multiple lovers? Are we that insecure that we have to have so much backup? Are we so unaware of who we are that we have to try to fill that with something, someone, anything, anyone? But then there's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Queens. Queens don't do that. Now, the Queen of Wands sometimes represents the other woman because she's very sensual. But any woman that would pull another woman's man is not a queen. And I don't care what you say. That's my opinion. So, the same thing with the king that would pull another man's woman is not a king, because good leaders don't act like that. So when they're reversed, they're not. That's just my opinion. But Queen of Pentacles. So is this somebody that knows how to create abundance? She may have kids. She's very nurturing. She's very earthy. Down to earth. Kind. Connected. Intuitive. Maybe this is somebody you're thinking about. It's interesting because this Queen of Pentacles was right next to this reverse King of Wands. So we had this juggling thing. But could be two relationships, two of Pentacles, could be finances, could have been both, all. Two homes, juggling two homes, two jobs. It's at the point where you're off balance. You can't keep it up. Something's got to give. It doesn't always have to be a third party, though. It doesn't. As soon as the readers say that, boom, there it is. We'll see how that rolls, but I think that's always funny. I mean, not always, but many times. It's kind of, they go, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do that, and then there it is. Okay, so let's talk about this King of Wands. What's going on with this? And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, let's put them together. What were we juggling, King of Wands here? Where am I at? 13. Page of Swords. So, truth. Did you find out some truth? There's a Page of Swords is somebody that finds out information, like either on the internet, some kind of research. It could be infiltration, like acting like you're someone else, like creating an account, emailing somebody to see if they going on a website as someone else, so you can see if somebody else is on there. Okay? Maybe somebody found something out, or you did, about something. Eight of Cups, and had to walk away. Who walked away? Please tell me about who walked away. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. See how this is a knight. This is not a king. See that? Please tell me more about who this Knight of Pentacles is. Three of Cups, third party. There it is. There's the second. Wait, that's 1, 3, but we have the juggler. Okay, one more. See, we just want to clarify what was going on here. Four of Pentacles. It's not protecting what's dear to you. It's reversed. Not protecting yourself, your family, your foundation. It could be also spending money carelessly. Spending time. Spend your body. Tell me about what information was found out, please. Nine of Swords. Something that was upsetting to somebody. Something that kept him up at night. One more, please. Six of Swords. Somebody had to get away from it. Okay, just tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Tried to end the cycle, but it wasn't pretty. One more, please. Two of Swords. Somebody couldn't make a choice, so she did. You could, and one more. Page of Cups. Have you apologized yet? Or, because this is an apology, Page of Cups. Maybe she wants an apology. She's expecting an apology. I would be, but many people can't. I get it. A lot of people think if they apologize, they only want to apologize if they're going to get something out of that. Why? If you're sorry, you're sorry. That means something to people. For people to think about it and realize what they did was on the down low. Even if there's no reconciliation. I guess people don't understand the people that need to make the apologies, that it sets them free. More them than anybody else. Alright, so now we're at, okay. So, what's the best advice for the King of Cups now? Remember, it comes back to your instincts. Not overthinking, trusting what you know is right. Like reflex, automatic, but not talking yourself out of doing the right thing. And not talking yourself into doing things that you know isn't right. If you're second guessing it, then you already know the answer, right? Ten of Cups. So the King of Cups is, so you're happy? If this is you, you're in a happy place now. Okay, cool. It's good. It's really good. Page of Wands. Maybe you don't know how to move forward to this victory that you're looking. Well, what kind of victory? Emperor. So the Emperor is like the King of Kings. It's like he's like the highest court person in the whole tarot. It's good to be king, but it's better to be emperor. The Emperor is a master builder. He's bigger than the entrepreneur. He's bigger than the guy with the money. He's bigger than the man with all the love. He's all of those and more. Okay. Ace of Swords. So when it's reversed, it's having trouble getting the truth. Getting to the truth. What is it you want to get to the truth of? Magician. Magician is about manifesting your heart's desires. You can manifest anything you want. But it's one of those things that I'm hearing, be careful what you wish for. Because if you manifest it and you get it, and the universe says, here you go. You've earned this. And it's good, and you abuse it, then you have to pay that too. So if you want to manifest this person back, there is amends that have to be made. Manifesting somebody else. Because you know, especially, the need to do right by them is even bigger than before. But you know that. Six of Cups. So we're talking about the past now. Manifesting this person from the past. Well, you know, it starts with the apology, and maybe you have to risk them hanging up on you. And maybe you have to risk putting yourself out there, because well, you know what people don't realize that want to come back and try to make amends. They don't want to be uncomfortable, but they don't remember what they did to the other person. If you had a third party on this person you want to go back to, and you were not honest, and you were upside down, and you're abusive, and you were not in the right place, what did you put them through? And you're worried about being uncomfortable. Still in balance. You got to get past that. It's more than what you're going to get out of it. What would you want somebody to do for you? And you got to be honest. You got to be honest, because if this person's healed, they'll see it all over you. They will. They'll smell you coming. Because believe me, if they've healed, they'll smell you coming. So, it's a good place you're at, though. Man, that upset my stomach. Does that make your stomach upset? It's like butterflies? You're worried. Look at it like stage fright. Stage fright. Take a deep breath. You can write a letter. Write a letter. You don't have to have it in your face. Tell the truth. What did you learn? How do you feel? Let her hold it and read it over and over. She deserves that much. At least. Whether man or woman, he or she, they deserve that. Declare. Be the fool. I am peaceful. These are Mente Oracle cards. Peace. Creating peace. Coming from a place of peace and love. That's always about love. I am open to love in various forms. Maybe that means love as an individual, not expecting. Without expectations, that's unconditional love. I am peaceful. I am unconditional love. Trust your instincts. What would you want somebody to do for you? If this happened to you, what did you want? Somebody to do the right thing? Somebody to be accountable? Owning their excuses. Dig deep. If you don't know why you did that, why you acted that way, then you should know that before you even attempt anything. Maybe that's why your stomach is in knots. Because you haven't resolved that, you can't even answer that, then you should not go forward. You need to resolve that. That's part of the work. You'll know when it's time. And so it is. Have a good week. Take care.